The International Baccalaureate, or the IB, has offered a gold standard education for over 50 years and began teaching in Africa in 1977 on the slopes of Kilimanjaro at the International School Moshi.
There are now thousands of IB alumni around the world. Each of them, through the IB program, would have learned more about themselves, but more about the society that they live in.
When I think of an IB alumni in Africa, I think of some of the alumni in our community. And what I see is I see people who understand Africa, but also understand the greater global community and can really help make the connections between Africa and the rest of the world and bring out the best in Africa to the rest of the world.
114 IB World Schools from 31 countries in Africa are part of the global IB community of over 5,000 schools. This number is only growing as more people recognize the benefits to an IB education.
Since its inception, Dar es Salaam International Academy wanted to be an IB school. We wanted to be an IB school, and that is very much because of the philosophy behind the IB. It's very aligned with our mission statement. It's very fluid. It's incredibly research-based, which is something that's important to us.
The IB continuum of programs are united by the IB's philosophy and approaches to learning and teaching.
So being part of the IB continuum, me as a teacher, it's actually been really beneficial. Being a lifelong learner, it has impacted me, and I do want to pursue knowledge just for the sake of the pursuit of knowledge and to fill in those connections that I might not have gotten when I was a student myself.
A key part to all 4 IB programs is the community focus. Students are encouraged to be active citizens in local and global contexts.
The IB produces learners who are very open-minded, balanced, and confident. And in so doing, they're able to impart some of these skills in the community when they interact in various activities and also in their later careers.
We have a day when all the teachers and the entire staff wears the local fabric, which is the kitenge fabric, just to ensure that we respect the culture around us and we see the lovely things that the culture can bring to us.
The Primary Years program is a curriculum framework that can be integrated with any national curriculum and forms the foundation for lifelong learning.
Teachers, educators such as myself, we're able to really work with children to understand that not everything is about knowledge and academics. It's also about how you present knowledge, how you research knowledge, how you understand other people. And I think that holistic nature of a child's development is where we have license to really explore and get the best out of our children. And that, for me, sums up the PYP.
The most interesting thing I take home from school is a piece of knowledge from class.
I'm working on a PYP exhibition. I'm doing sports, and my action is creating a sport and teaching the school how to play it.
The Middle Years program is a concept-based curriculum that encourages students to make connections, not only between subjects, but in the real world too.
Another aspect that we're proud of in the MYP is the ability to integrate study tours and experiential learning opportunities.
Well, the trip we're on now with Lake Eyasi, we're combining design and individuals in society, looking at early man and how they survived, and actually going out there and seeing what they're doing, hunting and gathering, designing weapons as well as designing jewellery. So the two subjects have married together very well in this trip.
Through the IB Learner Profile, students strive to be well-rounded individuals that think critically and challenge assumptions.
As MYP, we have global context linked to all the subjects we do, which help me understand something more easily and see how it relates to the people around me or the world in advance.
An IB education gives students the power to learn beyond classroom walls. It enables them to become global leaders, to use their knowledge the best way they can to create change. The diploma program develops students who have excellent breadth and depth of knowledge, who flourish intellectually, emotionally, and ethically.
So our diploma students will have a class in which they consider the knowledge that we receive and all the different ways that we receive that knowledge. Our students learn how to respectfully disagree, how to back up their ideas with relevant examples, and that's really important.
With DP, you get this exposure of doing 6 subject groups in the maths, in languages, in sciences, in individuals and societies, and it really opens up your horizon, so to say, of figuring out what you want to do and going on this rigorous 2-year path to figuring out just exactly who you are and how you want to be helping the world. And DP opened up those possibilities for me.
I would recommend every young student who's thinking about doing a diploma to do IB, because IB really changes your life and you cannot forego that opportunity. I think everyone should do IB because it will make you a better human being and I think a more all-rounded person and hopefully more intelligent.
Numa